So now that we're done the agility grind, high alking all my blue d'hide bodies from 99 crafting, probably never gonna have to go back there again, but I do have 60k gold ore that I need to superheat. It's not enough for 99, but this is also the perfect time to start collecting chocolate dust again. Last time I think I had like 80k gold ore and I managed to rack up 7k chocolate dust. And I'm also collecting like everything else, so if other people come by here, I just collect all the other stuff like pineapples, potatoes, tomatoes, all that stuff, because eventually when farming comes out, that's gonna be kind of useful. And I think Recipe for Disaster is 2006, so there's gonna be like like that chest that has all like the fruit and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's like your like own private shop. I don't know if other players have access to it, but maybe if they complete the same stage in the quest, then it becomes like a shared shop. But yeah, I'm just collecting that for farming because super compost and payments for fruit trees and even the early levels like tomatoes. I think it's like sweet corn or strawberries or something that needs like a payment. But yeah, it's been so long that I've enjoyed a bank standing skill, but here we are, officially halfway to 99 smithing. 92. I can make rune full helms. It's actually huge for the account, dude. Massive. Yo, look at Edgeville, just popping off, dude. Full of life. Not a cell phone in sight, dude. Beautiful. Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is, but superheating? Every time I start superheating, everyone just comes with me with their gold ore. Like, what is this? There's like weeks where I never see a single trade and then boom, all at the same time. So hopefully we can superheat more than 60k in this session, I guess. Oh my god, yes! I made it to the trade event! Dude, these are like so rare for me, man. I just always miss these. Like, they happen every week and I just go home like an hour after it's over, so I'm glad to actually make it to this one. I think there's going to be like a general store event where the host just throws in a bunch of noted supplies in a world and everyone hops to it and everyone just tries to buy as many as possible. And sometimes there's like a rune draw party or something. So yeah, but let's get rid of some more gold ore or sorry, we need gold ore. We need to get rid of the gold bars. So yeah, hopefully a lot of people at these events, because most of the time, like, I feel like people don't know that people are buying gold ore. Like, a lot of people will have like small amounts in their bank, but they don't see any value in it. They'll think, like only 100 gold ore, but dude, it's like over 100k, man. That's like half a glory right there. Send it my way, dude. I need at least 60k more gold ore. But it's kind of crazy to think about how, I mean, I think I've had like a pretty active listing for a long time, but to be able to have this banked still hasn't happened for me yet. So that's kind of crazy to think about. I've been playing this for like a year and a half, and gold ore is just one of those things. It's not easy to get. Like, the best mining spots I think are like Crafting Guild and Brimhaven, and it's a little bit of a trek, but I think overall it's pretty decent money if you want some mining XP and GP along with that. Dang, already another level, and we're getting at the trade event, dude. Legendary moment right here. 93 smithing, dude. I think I can make rune squares now, which is, I think, the only way to get them other than rare drop table. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not sure if it's happening yet, but it seems like people are just throwing oh my god, D-Med. I just saw a D-Med. I wonder if that's like low alk price, if it's still like 50k or something, but I'm way too slow. But I did bring some telly runes because we're going to be doing a lot of trips to Edge and back to Varrock, so hopefully we can snag something here. But it seems like people are just like throwing people off, putting random stuff, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait. Alright, so I think it started And oh my god, okay, there's that is so much bowstring. I actually need that. I think they're like 400 each or something, so we gotta bank fast, dude. We're gonna have to do some like tick perfect banking here. That's insane. Oh man, dude, that's gonna be gone in like 5 minutes easily. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, they're strike potions. Dude, those are huge. Those are like 5k each or something. I take them. Oh my god. Dude, I just got like outpitted there. That was crazy. Okay, we still got like 8k bowstring. I think I've done like at least like 4 trips so far or something. It's going so fast. Dude, I love this. This is such a genius idea. Like, everyone can get at least something. Like, there's so many people. Oh my god, dude. Every time I bank, it goes down by like 1,000. Look at all the people that came. I think there's like a drop party, but yeah, it's definitely not my ping. Or my PID, sorry. But yeah, look at all those people, man. Good luck to anyone that gets rune or whatever gets dropped. Good luck, dude. That was fun. Okay, not sure how many bowstring I ended up getting, but 48 super strength pots? Hell yeah, dude. That's actually huge. Totally just missed a magic level here, but just hit 97. Getting really close to 99. I don't know if I'll have enough ore for 99, but I think top page, like rank 22 is like just 99 magic, so it's kind of crazy that there isn't that many people with 99. But runes are pretty expensive, so I guess it makes sense. But this is my kind of like my rote every couple minutes. Whenever I buy chocolate dust, I just bring a couple gold ore, and usually enough to get me to the bank, and it's like exactly enough to buy only the chocolate. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. Damn, just missed 94 smithing. I think we unlock rune warhammers or something. I think every level unlocks a new rune item to make, which is pretty cool. Smithing is one of those skills that like every level unlocks something. There's like only like 1 or 2 levels that you actually don't unlock something. So it's cool. It's just cool to see like all the chat interfaces that, I mean, they've changed so much over the years that it's just so rare to see like the 2004 version, I guess. Damn, we got a big gold ore juice pack coming through. This time this guy wants some gold ore, which I'm swapping as well. I think I'm offering like 3 gold bars per gold ore if my listing is up, so definitely hit me up if you guys see me, if you guys want it. I think it's a good deal. I mean, in what version of RuneScape are you? I mean, think about it. Like, there's gonna be so many people that just want some gold bars, and they're like, I don't have the money, but I'll just go mine 300 gold ore, and I'll get 900. Seems like a decent deal to me. Okay, we're not missing this level, okay? Huge. Gonna be 83 combat, and really high mage def, so all those entanglers that are gonna freeze me at the Wildy agility course, yeah, good luck to you. Good luck to you, man. Pray mage all day. And 93 fletching. All from just trades, man. All from just trades. Doing that 1 or 2 inventories, dude. I say it's probably like every video. I'm trying to, like, you know, if you haven't gotten the hint already, this is what you guys should be doing, you know? Like, while you trade, just do an inventory. Even if it's willows, man, you'll eventually just have 99 sooner or later. Okay, so just finishing up with my last gold ore to superheat for now. I do have a bunch of other, like, smithing supplies, like a little bit of iron bars, some steel bars that I got from a drop party. I even have like coal and mithril ore from randoms and I guess crystal keys. But overall, if you guys are curious, while superheating, I was getting around like 170 chocolate dust an hour. I think it was like 75 pineapples, and sometimes I have like 1 inventory slot, so I just literally just buy like 2 oranges or something, or I just buy like the next thing that I would need. I just kind of mix it up, but you get like 7 oranges an hour, which is kind of funny. But yeah, you do get a decent amount of everything. And I don't know what the price of pineapples would be right now, but I imagine it would just kind of scale with like vials or something, like any other shop item. So if I had to guess, probably like 200, 300 each. But yeah, I managed to get 14k, almost 15k chocolate dust from basically the start of my superheating grind, which is insane. I think they're going for like 600 each. I think last video, or like a couple videos ago, when I was last superheating, they were like 800. So they did drop a little bit, but energy pots are still pretty high, and it's, if people can't afford super energies, it's a pretty good alternative. So yeah, just a little bit of GP gains while I superheat to make back, I mean, paying 1.1k each for gold ores, which is just insane. So yeah, just looking at the Lost HQ calculator for my 99 smithing, I need about 60k gold ore left, which is insane. That's a lot of bars. Yeah, I mean, damn, 112k mithril bars, dude. That is a huge waste of money. Yeah, mithril bars are kind of a noob trap. I remember I bought like 400 with like some addy bars for like 5 mil. What a waste, dude. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, just gonna superheat the rest that I have in my bank and just turn those into arrowheads, which should get me like 15k. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with the addy bars I have. I noticed that while ranging, you could easily just like fletch at the same time. So you just shoot an arrow, fletch, shoot an arrow, fletch. I need like, I have no idea how many arrows I'm even gonna need for 99 range, but yeah, that's gonna be something that I probably end up doing, or I should probably use like darts or something, or knives, but I've never trained range other than like using chins, so I have no idea what really to expect, and I haven't really tested any methods. But for now, I'm just gonna get rid of these mithril bars and get some future fletching gains banked. Okay, probably my last smithing level for a while, but just hit 96. I think that's rune chain bodies. Getting closer to that rune kite. I think that's probably the only thing that I really want to make. But I wonder if like buying rune bars and making rune items is something that is something I could do. I know in old school that's like a popular, like people get 200 mil smithing like that. I think there's like a whole free-to-play clan dedicated to that as well, so I wonder if that would apply here. I think in 2005 the XP that you get from cannonballs gets nerfed. I think right now you get like 37 XP per bar or something. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, there is no make X for these, which kind of sucks. But I think I have about like 2,000 cannonballs worth, so that should be good for like futures, like 2 future slayer tasks, probably Dagonoths or something. I remember back in the day, like early old school cannoning, it was always like 1,500 cannonballs per task or something, like a Black Demon's task or Dagonoths. It was always like around that. It was, I mean, in this version it's going to be a pretty big money sink, but yeah, I don't know if I'll even have a budget for a Slayer. I don't really know what to expect, but gotta cannon when I can. Okay, finally starting the 99 firemaking grind. I'm gonna actually get a new 99. No more skill hopping for a little bit, but I had this idea since, I guess, the free-to-play days. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I'm gonna commit to it. There's a few shops. So superheating was like the beginning, you know, chocolate dust. And I figured I could do the same thing with firemaking, since firemaking is completely like movement based. And yeah, I'm gonna buy Eyes of Newt, basically like my herb lore secondaries, and let's just see how much I can get. I mean, I don't know what the firemaking XP per hour, but I imagine there isn't going to be that much XP loss during, you know, banking and hitting up the shops. So we'll see how much we can optimize this, and make some money along the way with 99 Firemaking, making it a little bit more useful instead of like making lines and that's it. So I did just kind of like a test run without really any optimizations, just Firemake. Usually you can move like 4 tiles and you actually don't have to run during this. Like there's only like 2 points where you have to like kind of run, so I'm just using control and just walking the whole time. And it's actually like the perfect amount of logs just to get to that shop. So yeah, I ended up getting like 900 newts per hour, which is around 200k GP. They're like 250 each or whatever. And I managed to get 215k firemaking XP per hour, which I think the current rate for U logs is like 290k. So that's about 0.75 EHP per hour and 220k GP an hour as well. So that's not that bad considering the best moneymakers are like around 500k GP. So yeah, I'm gonna do this until I get 20k Eyes of Newt, and then probably switch to vials if the shop runs out, and then just collect ashes for the remainder, which I think collecting ashes is probably the best because you don't have to move far from a bank. You're always very, very close. And in this instance, I'm teleporting to Draenor without firemaking to the bank. So there's like 2 points going to the shop, buying from the shop, teleporting. And I also have cash in my inventory, so I lose 1 inventory slot, which does make a huge difference in like an entire hour. So okay, I just learned this, but for some reason I thought that you couldn't fire make it inside shops. I thought because like in some places you can't fire make in front of doors, I guess like it would be like at like the whole area, but I was wrong. So yeah, I can actually just like fire make even closer to the shop, so I can save a few ticks there, I guess. But that's pretty cool. And another thing I realized, that this shop has a really good restock time. I can basically buy like 900 or so, and the shop takes like 30 minutes to restock. So instead of hopping, I just switched to another shop like the RD General Store, which now has 500 vials of water. So every half hour I'll just switch between these 2 shops. And yeah, also death runes are currently going for like 300, like over 300 each. So the restock time is very slow on those in these. There's a lot of people buying runes. I see a lot of people here actually. For a bit I thought there was like a lot of bots, but there's just a lot of new players hopping worlds just trying to buy runes right now, because the next update is going to be the Brimhaven dungeon with a bunch of other updates. But a lot of people are getting their runes for Iron Dragons for the Dragon Blade legs. So okay, so I found like a pretty sick optimization here. Basically, since I'm bringing a cash stack every time, I'm not going to bring 1 mil cash. I'm going to bring like, I think you only spend like 2 to like 5 KGP an hour actually buying the eyes. But basically on the way to the bank, like after I buy the eyes, I can drop my cash stack like 2 tiles away, or like the tile that I exit the bank, and I just fill my inventory with logs, light 1 log, and then I can pick it up without like losing any time. So I can get that extra log per hour or per inventory, which is actually pretty huge. So that's pretty sick. So after doing an hour, I ended up getting 225k firemaking XP an hour. So that's like a plus 10k XP per hour difference just getting that extra inventory. And I can do the same thing buying vials of water in RD, except I don't have, I mean, there is a chance that I could get like a random event and just lose that cash stack. So definitely don't drop like a mil if any of you guys try doing this. But yeah, other players do walk by here going to the magic hut in the wildy, so it's like, I don't know how long it takes for an item to appear, but after a minute, I think it takes like just over a minute to do a whole inventory and buy the vials. So I just drop it and repeat. So between both methods, they're actually like, for whatever reason, they're just like perfectly spaced out, or I don't know, but between RD, vials of water, and eyes, they're like, the XP rates are pretty much the same. The only difference is like the amount of eyes and vials of water. I think I was getting like just over 1k. It's like the difference is like a little bit, but yeah, I definitely need a little bit more practice firemaking first, but it's a pretty fun method. I like it. I mean, firemaking is pretty much like a useless skill, and the fact that you could just make like almost half of the best moneymaker in the game is pretty sick. But I imagine when Slayer comes out, this is probably not going to be as useful, but the shop is so competitive, the RD one. I'm doing like, I could only find like 100 vials of water at a time, like unless it's like really early morning. And the restock time, it's like 18 seconds or 12 seconds depending on which world you're in. It's really bad. So I'm gonna have to get as much of these as I can, because it's really hard to do like a full hour of this without having to hop worlds or something. So yeah. Okay, we have Gather, the Gains God. Decided to buy all my gold bars for 350 each. I just decided, why not, man? I still got 60k gold ore that I'm gonna have to superheat. Might as well just get what I can out of these rather than wait. And I mean, it's gonna put me at like 100 mil cash, so can't complain there. Okay, imagine not being able to cut a U-log until now. What kind of scuffed account build am I, dude? Some willows to the pillows gains. Figured I'm gonna start AFKing some wood cutting every chance I get now that I'm like almost 99 fishing, so hell yeah. Willows to the pillows gains. Yeah, I'm gonna be missing a lot of levels, but I just hit 89 firemaking. Lot of levels. I mean, this is just so fast, man. I'm not even getting the best XP per hour, but it's still so fast, dude. But yeah, just finishing my last inventory of eyes. This is honestly just perfect. I needed 60k U-logs for 99 firemaking, and it's just a perfect split between all of these items that I need. So just hit 20k eyes, and honestly, this went by so fast. Like, I thought this would take a lot longer, and I haven't really put like crazy amount of hours into this as well, but 99 firemaking is just so fast. But we're already at 20k. I think I started with 18k vials of water, but man, it is so slow to buy those, man. It's so hard to find like a decently stocked world. I'm just gonna have to get what I can get, and that's it. But in terms of like buying my supplies for 99 herb lore, I mean, I don't really know what to expect. I'm gonna guess that I'm probably not gonna end up making 20,000 super attacks, maybe. I don't know. Like, a lot of the herbs are coming from drops and not farming, so I just have to look at like the Chaos Druid drop table and just get like an average from that. But I imagine I'm gonna make like a bunch of serums, so ashes are probably gonna be the most useful out of all these items. And energy pots, I'm probably gonna get a decent amount of Harlanders. It's like those three herbs are like Eretz, Terramin, and what's the other one? Harlanders. Those ones are probably like the most common that are probably from like chaos druids. And then the other half is probably like Ranars, Lantidimes, and all the other potions that aren't really that useful. But since Iron Dragons are probably on the horizon and Steel Dragons coming out, Antifires might actually be pretty decent for that. So I don't know, but without farming, it's just so hard to get a bunch of these. And I did manage to get some like early supplies of like secondaries for like the higher potions, but I don't know how many herbs I'm gonna end up buying, so we'll just have to wait and see. Ashes are currently going for 200 each, and I did an hour of ash picking, I guess. I don't really know what to call this, at Shiloh, and I ended up getting like 1,075 ashes in the hour, along with 266k Firemaking XP, which is a huge difference. And honestly, this is probably what I should probably end up doing all the way to 99. It's the best XP. I think it's like 90% efficient if you compare the EHP rate with the U-logs. But I mean, I could always sell the ashes and buy vials with the money instead. Probably a way better option. And honestly, I don't really know where the best place is, but I decided to do this in Shiloh since it's really close to Artie, and I could just go back and forth whenever I need vials. So I'm just gonna end up picking as many ashes, and then like every hour or so I'll just hit up the shop and come back here. Okay, rare Firemaking level. Dude, I've missed so many levels that I just couldn't be bothered. But these late levels, I'm slowly catching them, so I really want to get as many screenshots of these levels, because I'm probably never going to get these again. But yeah, man, it's going pretty smooth so far. I think for like a year now, I've been like 1,400 total or something for so long, man. I feel like I haven't moved in the ranks like forever. So I think for my next 99, I'm gonna get 99 thieving, which is perfect because I'm just over halfway to 99 fletching, and I think I can get 99 fletching while doing 99 thieving. And if I end up getting it early, I could just superheat in between the fails while thieving, which is perfect because the early levels is where you can get like the most fletching XP. You just bring like a couple food and fill the rest with fletching supplies, and you just do that while you basically fail. So it's perfect. I'm just scared of that Watchman random event. That thing, like, why does that even exist, dude? It's like such torture, dude. Andrew Gower was on something, man. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to the vial stacks, but I think I'm just gonna see what I end up getting at 99. But 98 Firemaking, dude. One more to go. I don't even know what that is in terms of hours, like 4 hours, 3 hours. It's so fast. Let's go. Let's go. The final log. Dude, of course I fail like the last light, man. Come on. But I had to get that ash, dude. 99 Firemaking, dude. After like, I don't know, 40 hours? It honestly didn't feel like anything, like any time has passed. It's weird. But let's check the stacks. Almost 19k ashes, 20k eyes, and that's my dog. And 12k vials of water. Let's go, dude. So overall, I made like almost 12 mil. I think 11.7 mil at current prices. That's money that I would have never gained if I just did Firemaking the regular way, I guess. But hell yeah, that's cool that this is a thing that you could do. And it's probably the most useful in this version. I mean, the moment there's going to be a moneymaker that's like 1 mil per hour, this is pretty much pointless. But yeah, if you guys want to try this, there's a bunch of different options if one shop doesn't end up working. So yeah. So for my next grind, I do have a bunch of like raw shark that I've been waiting to cook for so long. And since 99 thieving is going to be my next 99, I'm probably going to use that shark and probably swap the rest for raw shark if I can. and get closer to 99 cooking, because I do want to get that out of the way as well. But yeah, if you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. A lot of gains were made in this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next episode will include some Iron Dragon gains. I don't really know what to expect for that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get my hands on some Dragon Plate legs. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications every time I upload, and links in the description as always. Peace.